Another day, another round of gaming layoffs in this dying industry. Are we really surprised? Video games nowadays are trash. They're boring, buggy, bloated, overpriced garbage. A bunch of these studios, nearly all of them, are just out of touch with what the gaming community wants. They don't understand their audience. Some of these companies hate their audience and they hired a bunch of people who are unqualified for the job. And now we have another game studio announcing massive layoffs, and that is Eidos Montreal. They did the Tomb Raider Remastered Collection, the Deus Ex series, and the Guardians of the Galaxy game that nobody cared about and nobody played. And they posted a tweet talking about the huge layoffs at their company. And we're going to look at that today. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And here's the tweet right here. I'll read the statement attached. It says, "Today we informed our studio staff that we are going to let go up to 75 valuable members, and one of our mandates is coming to an end. It is not a reflection of their dedication or skills, but unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to entirely relocate them to our other ongoing projects and services. These very talented, highly experienced experts are going to enter the employment market, and we are working to support them through this transition. Eidos Montreal stays committed to deliver its other projects currently in development." That was such a weird statement. You said they're valuable? You said their layoffs is not an indication on whether or not they have skills or dedication? Yes, it is. If they had the skills, why would you get rid of them? If they're so valuable, why did you fire them? You fired 75 valuable members. They can't be that valuable if you're getting rid of them. Why not keep something that's valuable? Why do these people do this? We know that they're trash. That's why they're not at your company anymore. No company just fires good workers. They have to be trash. They have to be stopping you from getting a profit. They have to be holding your team back. And you call them very talented, highly experienced experts. They're such an expert. Why are they not doing expert level work at your company? But instead you fire them because they're not good. Whatever, this industry is fucking retarded. And I guess the Tomb Raider Remastered trilogy didn't do that well because the second collection, the one that's 4 through 6, Tomb Raider 4 through 6, that just came out. And I guess it did horrible because you had to lay off people right after. Let me check the Steam chart. Here it is. All-time peak, 3,893. That sounds horrible to me. This is supposed to be like an iconic female character in the history of gaming. And the 24-hour peak currently is 293. That is fucking awful. That just shows you how low this character has gotten. She's literally, what if Indiana Jones was a sexy woman? But the reboot games made the character basic, made the character mid, turned the game into a survival game where you're just stuck on an island shooting bows and arrows and collecting resources. That fucking sucks. That's boring. And now when a remastered collection, the second remastered collection comes out, it doesn't do well. That doesn't mean that it's a terrible game. It just means they either didn't market it or people just don't give a fuck about Lara Croft and Tomb Raider anymore. It's not a popular name like it used to be. Blame Crystal Dynamics for the shitty reboot trilogy. And I don't know who is excited for anything else in this franchise. Whatever the future game is gonna be like, they shown an image of the new upcoming game and Lara Croft looks like a fucking man, a grown man, like a man playing pretend. She looks awful. It doesn't look like she's gonna be sexy anytime soon. So oh well for all of these developers working on Tomb Raider. I already talked about how Crystal Dynamics had massive layoffs recently, and now another company under the same umbrella, under the same franchise is having layoffs as well. And I can't wait to see more layoffs across the whole gaming industry because video games are shit nowadays. Game developers are not making good games like they used to, and every popular franchise is pretty much fucked nowadays, including Tomb Raider. So oh well, I guess all we have to do is wait and see how this will affect the company in the long term. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Eidos Montreal, go fuck yourself.